We have studied about different types of conductors through which when current is passed, a magnetic field is created. One is a straight conductor, a circular loop, and a solenoid with many number of turns. So in all the three cases, when current is passed, a magnetic field is created around the conductor. What happens if we take a conductor, pass current through it, and keep that conductor through which current is passing in a magnetic field? What will happen then? There will be an additional magnetic field which is added to it. So one magnetic field, a minute magnetic field is already created around the conductor by passing of the current, and an additional extra magnetic field is also applied on the conductor. So what will happen in such case? Here a current carrying conductor is taken which is placed between the poles of the magnet. When a current carrying conductor is placed between the poles of the magnet, then what will happen to such conductor? In your previous classes, in the fourth chapter, we studied about the influences of force. So what will happen when force is applied on any object? There is a change in shape, there is a change in size. Yes, there is a movement which is applied by the movement is created by applying force on any object. Yes, so the property of force of movement, causing movement by application of force, that is applied in this case. Now through a current carrying conductor, when it is placed in a magnetic field, a force is applied on the conductor and the conductor will tend to move by itself. So that property by which an object continues to move unless or stops unless a force is applied on it, what it is called? It is called as inertia. So due to inertia of any of the object, when force is applied on the object by application of magnetic field and the current passing through it, then the conductor starts rotating or it will start moving. That is known as force on a current carrying conductor in a magnetic field. What will be the two directions we are observing here? One is the direction of the current, other one is direction of the magnetic field. In Maxwell's right hand thumb rule, we studied about both these directions, the direction of the current and the direction of the magnetic field. What happens if I reverse the direction of the current? Automatically the direction of the magnetic field also reverses. So when a current carrying conductor is placed in the magnetic field, it will experience a force and it will start moving, it will start rotating. So when the current conductor starts rotating, there will be the changes in two directions here. One is direction of the current, another one is direction of the magnetic field. Taking the application of this, even in our human body, a small minute current is produced. So when this minute current is produced, it will be affecting a magnetic field. Yes, let us see how our human body responds to the current impulses which are produced in our body. Yes, so this technique of finding the current, identifying the current which is produced in our human body and taking it as an application, it is known as magnetic resonant imaging. It is called as MRI. So how this current is produced in our body? In our 9th standard, we studied about different applications of ultrasound waves. What are ultrasound waves and how they are produced? Ultrasound waves are the sound waves which are produced by frequency more than 20,000 Hz. The one of the important application of ultrasound waves in medicine field is echocardiography. Yes, so when ultrasound waves are made to pass through our body, they will reflect from the tissues and an image of the organ is formed. Yes, so all these techniques are nothing but diagnostic techniques what we are studying. So these are mainly formed because of electrical and magnetic signals which are produced inside our body. We also studied about our different body organs, our sense organs, how they are actually working. Yes, we studied about ear. The auditory nerves which are connected to through the ear to our brain. They are actually cochlea, which is an organ which will convert the sound signals into electrical impulses. So electrical impulses here. So electrical impulses is nothing but a small minute electrical field which is created in our body. They will be transferred to the brain. So brain will again reflect it and send the signals back to the ear. Yes. So this whole technique is going on in our body. There are two main organs which are producing this electric field and magnetic field, in our body. One is the brain, other one is the heart. Yes, heart, because of its pumping effect, it is producing the vibrations which will be produced in the form of minute electrical signals. They are called as ionic signals or ionic current, which is taking place in our body through the flow of blood. Yes, these signals are very light, they are very delicate, and they are 1 billionth of Earth magnetic field. A magnetic field is created by Earth. So these signals are 1 billionth of this Earth's magnetic field. That is why in our day-to-day life, day-to-day activities, we don't feel these signals. They don't make any difference in our activities. But when these signals are exposed to the magnetic field from outside, then they will start responding to it. And we will get the image of the body organs. So the one of the important development in the field of medicine is magnetic resonant imaging, that is called as MRI. General word is MRI scanning. Usually it is applicable to brain and applicable to the heart. Yes, because these are the only two organs in our human body which will produce these signals. Yes, so our body which is producing the electric signals will be responding to the magnetic signals which are produced from outside. When both are joining with each other, an image of the human organ will be formed on the screen. Yes, and any defects in that particular part can be diagnosed. These are all diagnostic techniques. Looking at this diagnostic techniques, the treatment can be given later. For more clearance of this particular topic, I am attaching a link. The applications of this MRI scanning, instead of explaining, I am giving a link along with this video. You can follow that link and understand the applications of the MRI scanning. Even if you have any other doubts, you can write it and keep. And once the school reopens, I will clear all these doubts remaining regarding this part. Okay, thank you everybody.